What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Asus G15 Advantage gameplay video for you guys today, and today we're trying to ARK Survival Ascended. Now, somebody wanted me to try this out on the small form, or no, it was a secondary computer. I think I got small form factor on the brain because that's the one I do right before this. But anyway, they wanted it on the secondary computer because they were curious how much ultra wide kills the FPS, I think. So I figured, screw it, let's see how that game runs on everything. And so far, I have not been overly impressed. It seems like one of those really unoptimized Unreal Engine 5 games from what I've seen. And I mean, it's not the worst looking game, but it's also far from the best looking game where it's like, oh man, I can see why it would only run at 20 FPS. Man, that's like photorealistic right there. Kind of like Body Cam, for example. That game I can totally understand. Wow, it almost looks photorealistic in some ways. Hell, I can see why it takes like a 4090 to even get close. And I think it still needed upscaling to even get close to 60 FPS in a first person shooter. So anyway though, enough blabbing. I'd say it's about time for us to go and get ourselves into the game.
Well, alright, here's the settings we're gonna go with. First,
But I did know your mom.
we're not even gonna bother with Epic because it's just not gonna run well.
Diana Altares was so brave and fierce.
Alright. And with that, we're basically at the 20-second mark, which should be good for YouTube chapters, so let's get to gaming.
Hope so. It's been so many cycles since I was her. Do I even still remember Hope? I wasn't sure you'd ever turn up. The odds just kept getting longer. I guess I've been losing faith, while they've been gaining power. You have to reach me. Everything depends on your survival. Master this world. Make allies of its many creatures. Grow your strength and skill. Explore this place like I did so long ago. Put the pieces together and find me, survivor. You may be the only one who can.
Alright, now it's time to lower it a little bit. Still at the same resolution though, but we'll put it down on medium now. And I keep forgetting to say this, but this is also an early access game, so all of this could change by the time it comes out. But, I mean, I've played quite a few of them, and a lot of times they come out in about the same kind of performance as they were. But sometimes they don't, so just keep that in mind when you see the performance on all the stuff. But anyway, let's get into the game, shall we? Now, last up, we'll try a little low. Sucks to have to do, but for this game, it's just not running good, so that's my last hope of getting around 60 plus. And I still don't think it can do it. I can't remember for sure, but we shall see. Obviously, what we're getting in the menu is not equate to what we'll get in the game. But anyway, let's go see.
Alright, let's get ourselves some cam recorded gameplay now. And man, this game is definitely not easy to run, that's for sure. those rocks there, I'm so powerful I exploded them with my mind and then I just hold them there. Yeah, isn't that neat? No, not really. I don't know what's up with that. I don't think it was even doing that on the allies and stuff, so that's an interesting one. Maybe it wasn't, I just didn't notice it. But I definitely don't remember that happening. I'm on the latest drivers. For all I know, maybe this is one of the games where they're like, oh, you're going to have all sorts of issues or something on AMD if you do this. Who knows? Probably gonna get eaten by damn piranhas again. Them damn piranhas. Always trying to get me. And they usually succeed too. Get up there. Come on. Gotta just do a little jump. Alright, let's regain a little tiny bit of stamina. Although I cannot outswim those bastards, so it doesn't really matter. But let's go. Coral. More coral. And sand. Alright, there's the piranha. I cannot beat piranha. They're too powerful. Way too powerful. I'll never be able to defeat them. Unless I can, like, pick them up, throw them on land, and then just beat the living shit out of them. Because they're not going to be able to do much to me on land. Unless I'm stupid and get my hand in their mouth. Then they're going to eat my hand off. And I'm like, ah, fuck, my hand. In a place like this, it'll surely get gangrenous, and then I will surely die. Well, it's definitely playable for the people who don't care about getting 60 FPS, but if you're like me and you want 60 FPS, well, this is not the game for you then. Not on this system anyway. And usually if the game's optimized, this thing can still handle a game just fine for a 60 FPS mode, but I guess not this one. Makes me wonder, does the Series X have that? Because that would be impressive. Well, the Series X's GPU is ever so slightly more powerful than this one. But everything else, I think this one's got it. I think this one's got a faster SSD, faster CPU for sure. I can't think of anything there, other than it, you know, obviously being immensely cheaper. This was like $1,600. And aren't those like, well, actually no, now they went up in price. Now they're like $600. So you go and get like two, but still, that's crazy. But that's why they're a good value. You know, all you want to do is play games and don't give a shit about anything else, then cool. They're definitely a great option. Just not for me. And that's all I ever play. I like it, and I would recommend people at least try it out, but it's not for everybody. Especially the people that like work on one all day. I could totally see a person working on a computer all day in an office environment or something, or fixing them all day in a computer repair shop and then coming home and being like, nope, fuck that shit. I just want to play a game and I want it to work. I don't care that it doesn't get the most FPS. I don't care that it isn't real 4K. So on and so forth. Although half the time on PC, even though you really can't get like native resolution on much anymore. Not with the newer games. Older stuff, you go play an older game, like you can go get like Battlefield 4 on here, you could probably get fucking 200 FPS on this thing if I remember correctly. Maybe even 300, I can't remember anymore. At 1080p, yeah, it might have been 350, 400. And that game still looks fucking awesome. That's what I don't understand, how we went from games looking like that to looking like this. And obviously this is wide open world, so the apples to oranges, but still. I've seen older wide open world games that look just as good as this, only I'd be getting like 130 FPS right now, like maxed out. I'd rather go back to that, damn it. But then people tell me, no, those games actually look like shit because reasons, and these games actually look immensely better, and that's why they're so much harder to run. And then I go and look side by side, I'm like, man, I don't know. I'm not seeing it, but that's just me. And I have pretty good vision too. I have better than 20/20 vision still, even at 38. Thank the lucky stars, my vision's still here. Everyone else in my family needs glasses but me. Very strange. And they all needed it way before me, back like when they were in like elementary school and shit. So it's like, I lucked out on that one. And having good smell and good hearing and all that shit. So, I guess I was dealt slight bad hand, I guess, if you look at it with half figures, but I'm glad I'm at least somewhat functioning. It's just the social anxiety that fucks me over. Other than that, if I didn't tell somebody I had it, and I wasn't going being all weird, like in a corner, like looking down, being all weird, and just put my head up, just act like a normal person, no one would know. But it's hard to do that. Easier said than done. That was a big-ass bug. Wait, you look like a bad thing. I don't want to go near you. You look like you'll eat me. Hey, hey, hey. You jerk. Yeah, that's right. Critical hit, bitch. He looked like that one was trying to eat the flying one. Okay, I don't know what happened there. I like punched him once and he was like, alright, you're gonna fight back. I'm just gonna leave then. He just didn't want any of that smoke, I guess. What in the hell was that? Oh, you. Alright, at least we can kill some things in this game. I figured everything would just absolutely destroy me. Unless it was a dodo, and I'm not attacking a dodo. And they can't make me. Yeah, I do not see this going well in 1440p. I don't even know if we'll be able to get playable FPS at all. And I just mean like, for some people 30 FPS and 40 is okay. But I don't even know if we'll be able to get that on there. I'm still going to try it out anyway. I'm not going to leave those people with the 1440p panels out. I'm just not expecting it to be very great. Anyway, though, I think that's probably more than good, so why don't we go wrap this video on up? Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for ARK Survival Ascended, at 1080p anyway, on the Asus G15 Advantage, and man, it was not a very great experience. I mean, if you want 30, 40 FPS on low settings, and you're okay with that, well then, cool, it can do that, at least at 1080, but I don't even think we're gonna get like 30 FPS when we get to 1440. I mean, I've been wrong before though. Maybe it'll run better there for some odd reason. It's happened a couple times, even with the resolution bump, so maybe it'll be like one of those. But regardless, that is all for this video, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.